Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell. Archetypes with Meghan is currently number 1 in 10 different countries in the US, the UK, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, France, India, Portugal, and Hong Kong. Not only that, it's within the top 10 in 5 spots in Switzerland, Norway, Singapore, Austria, the Netherlands, Germany. It's been on a rampage in terms of blowing up the charts. Not only that, but Meghan's debut episode managed to dethrone Joe Rogan, who, whether you like him or not, is the king of podcasts. There have been so many new and fascinating podcasts that have come and gone over the years, but Joe Rogan's podcast has been a monster for Spotify. And with one episode, Meghan managed to come in and dethrone the king of podcasts. How incredible is that? Of course, her second episode, it features Mariah Carey. That's right, living legend Mariah Carey will be featured this Tuesday on Spotify, so you know I'm going to be checking it out. And I'll definitely try to do a quick video with my thoughts on the episode. I'm going to try to do a rundown video for each of the 12 episodes. Gonna keep them short and sweet because I want you guys to head over to Spotify and actually listen to them, and then we can talk about it in the comments section. But that's fantastic. Also fantastic is to see a lot of Harry and Meghan fans all over the world sharing the various billboards for Archetypes all over the world. We've been seeing videos and photos of billboards here in the US, in Canada, in Australia. It's been really fantastic to see our girl up in those bright lights for her debut podcast. One of the things that I've really enjoyed seeing is a lot of the female and women empowerment organizations and charities who have been posting and sharing their thoughts on the inspiring topic and conversations that are happening due to the release of this podcast. Over the couple of days, I've seen a lot of different charities and organizations and the young women that they cater to on social media talking about their thoughts on the misconception of ambitious women. There have been lots of women who are in the hierarchy of their businesses who work in corporate America, or not just corporate America, but on a global scale, having these deep conversations about their experiences within the workplace, within school, just in society in general, and giving so many different examples of where their ambition and their goals and their drive is labeled as aggressive or unpleasant or dramatic or too sensitive, just labeled in a negative manner for simply being themselves and putting themselves out there and doing everything that their male counterparts do. But for some reason, when they do it, it's deemed negative. So essentially, the podcast is inspiring these sorts of conversations, which is the goal. And I love that it has accomplished the goal of really paying attention to those serious topics of conversation that affects a lot of us, regardless of if you're a public figure or not. Now, if you haven't seen the podcast, what are you waiting for? I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Give it a click, give it a listen, and don't forget to rate at the end. If you have listened, feel free to share your comments on your favorite parts of the podcast. I love talking to you guys in the comment section below. Now, during the ad for the podcast, there have been different voices that have been identified as upcoming guests for the podcast, and there are actually a few spots that hasn't revealed who the guests are. I believe there are 2 spots that no one has been able to guess who those featured guest would be, and some are even saying, well, they're hoping that it's Beyonce or different people. I don't know. I'm not going to venture a guess. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride and come and chat about it with you guys here on YouTube. Now, a few of the organizations that work in partnership with Archewell and the Archetypes team includes Inspiring Girls International, which is a charity dedicated towards raising the aspirations of girls around the world. Also, the Marshall Plan for Moms, the National Women's Law Center, Planned Parenthood, and of course the Gina Davis Institute on Gender in the Media. If you want to learn any more about these fabulous organizations, I will leave a link to the Archewell website where you can learn a lot more and get involved in any way you please. Now, as I've said before, if you have enjoyed the podcast, don't forget to get on the app and rate. Now, I believe you can only do so on the app on your telephone, not necessarily on the desktop version of Spotify, but it's a very simple process. And I will talk to you guys either on Tuesday night or Wednesday, sometime during midday, on my take on the second episode of Archetypes with Meghan, featuring the living legend Mariah Carey. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell.